Mr.D-E back with another one. Yes, CEO of Dasourcess here with y'all again with another interview on Session Hour with Mr.D-E. Today, y'all know everybody special. I got another special person today, but today, man, I got somebody that's finna, when he perform, y'all finna see him do all type of dance moves, all type of stuff, man. Y'all, you know, enough talking. When he come on, he finna explain it all. Come on, brother. Mr. Who? The one and only Robdai!
What's good, bro? What's going on? What's up?
Hey, man. How you been, brother?
I've been alright, man. I've been chilling, doing my thing.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Well, you know, let me know who you is real quick, brother.
Again, my name is Robdai, man. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Currently residing in Las Vegas, doing my thing. You know, chasing the dream like everybody else is doing. You feel me?
So you said, where you from again? Where you from?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey. You know.
New Jersey.
From the hood. Look.
How's New Jersey, man? How's that out there? You know, a lot of people ain't from New Jersey. I ain't never been there. So how's that experience out there from New Jersey, brother?
I mean, it is what you make of it. Just like any other place. You feel me? It is what you make of it. But, you know, growing up there, you just got to find little outlets for yourself, unless you're going to get caught in the whirlwind or what everybody else get caught in. So I look at it like it's not too different from everywhere else, but it's definitely hard to come up out of it. So I just said, you know what, let me just dip up out of there for a second. But, you know, I still love it. That's my place. That's where I'm from. You know, I love New Jersey. So
how was your experience out there prepare you for what you're doing right now?
Well, I went through a lot of things growing up out of New Jersey. So like when I was out there, I was in like a dance group called Illmatic Force. I was lucky enough to get a chance to be on Broadway and play Young Simba and Lion King. So it was a lot of
Young Simba?
Yeah. I don't really talk about that much, but that's
come on, no, let them know how was that experience, bro? That had to be amazing, bro. That's everybody. Lion King, that's everybody's favorite movie in the world. Believe it or not, I know everybody love Lion King.
Yo, that was my favorite movie too. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's one movie you gonna have to, no matter what one you have. Like, that's one movie I know everybody gotta show their kids, but man, like no matter what you gotta show. like I mean, I gotta show, man, that I even did the little TikTok. I made it. I said, movie. I said when I get a kid, I had to do that. So you gotta tell us about that experience, brother. That's something, man, everybody love to hear.
Okay, well, I was like 12 when I got the audition. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of kids. We was at NJ-PAC. That's like the Performing Arts Center in New Jersey, so that's where we went for the auditions. It was hundreds of kids in the audition, and what they did was they brought us in.
Hundreds of kids auditioning. Hundreds. Oh my God!
Yeah, it was a lot of us, girls, boys. You know what I mean? So they brought us in there. They had us stand together, and what we was doing, they would go past and listen to us sing the end of "Just Can't Wait to Be King," and they would pick who they like out of them groups of 10s or a group of 150 or 20 or whatever. So I'm like, all right, so I was one of the picks. You feel me? I'm like, all right, cool. Then they bring you into another room, sit you down, and they have you sing the same part.
Now I'm asking you to do it again.
But they
make you some American Idol type of stuff.
There's other people watching, other auditioners watching you. So from there, you don't know what's gonna happen. Now you just waiting for a callback. But I got a callback like that following Saturday.
Wow.
So I was going crazy from there. Then I stopped getting callbacks for a minute because I didn't really know why, but I just stopped getting called back for a minute. But then they ended up calling me again saying they want to put me on the show. I'm like, all right, but they wanted me to go through like speech classes or whatever. So they paid for speech classes for me. A guy came out, helped me with my speech a little bit, got me talking where they wanted me to be able to, at least where they needed me to be able to speak to. And got me on the show. I was on the show probably like a month later after that.
Wow, brother, so how long the music, been a part of your life then, brother?
Like it's for as long as I can remember.
And then, when did you realize, you wanted to take it serious though?
I think once I started like do it, I used to sing in school since like first grade, going all the way up and all this other stuff. So I always knew I wanted to do something involving music. Exactly what, I couldn't tell you, but I knew I wanted to do something. So, from there, what happened was...
So started in school?
The love of doing it started in school. The first thing I ever sang was Can't Wait to Be... No, I just can't... Wait, what is it? I Believe I Could Fly by R. Kelly.
I can believe I can fly.
I used to think that's all that I
see myself running out the open door.
Exactly, you know, so that was one of the first songs I ever got to sing lead for, and that kind of like sparked it for me. But I've been doing it for a long time, and I always said to myself, if it wasn't singing, it'd be dancing. If it's not dancing, it'd be an instrument. So I had a connection with at least all of that, and then I was lucky enough through Lion King to even tackle acting. You know what I mean? Like I never thought about doing anything acting wise until I
multi-talented, brother. That's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Singing, dancing, all that, man, brother.
Yeah, and I try to combine it into one little guy. You know what I mean? So it's fun, like, and just to see what type of emotions, what type of expressions, and how I inspire people. What I do it's fun. It's really different. I got to in doing Lion King, it was different because I was like literally signing autographs, like
you was this man. I'm
like,
Simba, boy.
Yeah, like imagine I'm coming back home on a train from New York, getting on the train to go back to New Jersey, and there's people with me in show bills.
New York too, brother.
Yeah,
that's about where ain't it?
Yeah, it's in New York.
Oh man. Bro,
yeah, I live like 45 minutes away from New York.
So is it really like what they say too, crowded and like it's real small?
Crowded, everybody moving fast. It's faster than New Jersey. I can say that. Everybody's moving fast.
So what, New Jersey like more laid back, cool, y'all chilling, and then when y'all go to New York, like we on it.
Everything is a move. It's a go, 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 go. And if you're not go, 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 and you probably like at a park or something, just relaxing. But for the most part, everybody's moving. If you like on 42nd, 22nd, 23rd, anywhere around there.
So what made you come to Vegas?
I was in New Jersey. You know, the pandemic hit, COVID hit, so it slowed a lot of things down. But before that, it wasn't no real outlet for what I was doing in New Jersey. So there's a lot of artists out in New Jersey right now, like my boy Five Familiar, my boy Jay Wonder. There's a lot of people out there right now that's really, really good artists. But there's no real outlets for them to like get an opportunity or meet anybody to make something happen. So like they trying to bring it there. I get it. But like I felt like I just needed to leave and try something else and see if my talent was even worth it somewhere else. Like I was good in New Jersey. I could have.
Why you go to New York though? Is it too small, too crowded?
Nah, it's just that I made it in New York. You know what they say? Once you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Let's see if it's true. I'm in Vegas now. Let's see if I can make it happen in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Look what you doing though, cause look where you at. You really on interviews, you getting things done. Man, how long? Wait, man. I know you, and I done had multiple conversations with you before, so I know some other stuff. Let them know about when you had work with Miss Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta let them know.
So that happened through a mutual friend. Shout out to Timothy Smart, man. He linked me in with this girl named Sheree J. Sheree J came to one of the auditions that he was having for models. He just had me there like doing some dancing thing. He wanted me to dance for it. But he introduced me to Sheree J. Now at the time I didn't know like she was like signed to Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? So if you want to look up Sheree J, you can look her up. She on YouTube.
Shout her out, bro.
You know what I'm saying? She's been on The Four, you know what I'm saying? If you ever saw The Four, she was on The Four. She was one of the five. I think she came in like second place. But
that's amazing.
Yeah, so she brought me in to be like a choreographer at first, help her out with some choreography for her videos and things like that. So when I came to where they was rehearsing at, it was Missy Elliott's house. First time ever.
Missy Elliott's house?
Pulls up to Missy Elliott's house. She pulled me up to
I thought that was nice. Gates and everything in it.
Bro, it was up a big ass hill. I'm just like, oh, where this shit stopping at? Where's it gonna stop? It's just like, it was amazing. So I gets up there, right? When I get there, I don't know it's Missy Elliott's house. I'm just thinking it's a nice house. Right. You know, I don't know who house it is for real. So I get in there, I see all these like spray paintings on the wall and a whole bunch of Adidas shoes in the garage and stuff like that. So then she take me like downstairs and we just like working. Like I see all the spray painting and stuff, Aaliyah, LL Cool J. I see how nice the house is, all this, right? But at the time, I still don't really know like his house.
Right, you think you're a fan of somebody that got
she called it Camp Kenalon. That's what she called the spot. Camp Kenalon.
Camp Kenalon.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was in like.
Is it code words, bro? They get speaking code.
So I'm like, all right, boom. But what Missy Elliott do, she bring an artist somewhere and she work them to make sure they refine and polish their talent. So that right there had me like in a mind frame of like, I'll get to learn. from being around this. But when I got there, I didn't know it was Missy Elliott's house. I'm just working. We going over the routine. At the time, we was working on a song called Banji. Working on that.
Banji?
And Missy Elliott came downstairs and just sat down. She in sweatpants, socks. You know what I'm saying? Chill mode. I'm like, what? Missy Elliott, my heart started going crazy. I mean, like, it's going crazy. I'm like,
this ain't real.
Missy Elliott is sitting right in front of me.
Somebody pinch me.
Everybody creative mode, but it's like it's hard to stay in it with somebody of this stature.
Just come in the room.
You know what I mean?
You be like, hold on. I'm not tweaking, right?
Yeah,
can I really stop for a second and really make sure this real?
But I being like, it was so surreal at the time. So I got to work with her, with her artists. I got to go to like multiple houses. She even had me help with the Super Bowl that she was doing. So she did the Super Bowl. So she had me come in and help choreograph that with a couple other.
The Super Bowl.
Yes, the Super Bowl,
one?
bro. The one that she did with I believe it was Katy Perry. Was it Katy Perry? I believe it was Katy Perry.
We can YouTube it.
So yeah, the Super Bowl. So I was like, wow, like, you know, I have these experiences. So
and then you also got a video out there with her on the stage, right?
I got a video with
put that in the description for they can see that. We're gonna
that's the Essence Festival. The Essence Festival. Check it out, Sheree J at the Essence Festival. She gave us a little spot. We actually went on tour. She took us to Rome and we did a couple things.
You went to Rome, brother?
Yeah.
I was wrong. What the what? My boy's not about to look at you, y'all. What?
Yeah. You'll be surprised. I'm a little local, but I've done some things. It's just that I was doing it for other people. You know, I was behind the scenes doing my thing. I was a hype man. So that's how I ended up actually being on stage. I went from being a choreographer to a hype man / dancer, but I was still helping create dances with her for her show. So like we was coming up together. She's a really creative person. Like
that's amazing, bro.
But she brought us out to Rome. We did a couple functions out there. It was just different experiences. Like
you ate good in Rome, then.
Huh?
You ate good in Rome.
Oh yeah.
I know that much.
It was different. Like I was learning things. I got to learn about something called the per diem. I never knew what a per diem was. Like until I went out to.
I don't know what that is now.
Oh, a per diem is like something like you traveling with an artist, and every city you go to, they have it written in the contract where like you won't have to really pull out your own bread. So every city you go to, they give you some money. They probably give you like $200 to $300.
Like you can spend money for everywhere you go, so you ain't gotta worry about nothing. We got taking you care, boy. Y'all listen to that. Y'all about to learn. What? Say the word again.
It's called the per diem.
Per diem. Y'all need that, bro. Okay, keep going with the story.
So I was just learning different things like throughout the course. So I felt like that journey was a learning process for me. You know, I got to learn. I got to see how strong and how if you really wanted what you're gonna do. There was one time she brought me to a house in Miami, right? So she even picked me up, bro, from the airport. Missy Elliott herself picked me up from the airport. I was like, whoa. She like,
is this real life right now?
You picked me up, bro? Like, so we all in the car. Missy Elliott, Sheree, we in the car. We going back to the house.
He said it's not real. My life feel like a movie.
It really felt like a movie. I was saying that when I was with him. I'm like, this gotta be a movie. Like, my life can't really be real. Like, right now, like, I'm in Miami at Missy Elliott's house. Not only am I going to her house in Miami, she's picking me up from the airport herself. Like, what?
Bro, that was amazing.
You feel me? So we gets there and I'm working. She told me this is when she had me working for the Super Bowl project, right? So I'm working for the Super Bowl project, and she tells me like, "Oh, I gotta go. I have to go to Trina's wedding. I think Trina was getting married or so. No, not Trina. Her hype man was getting married.
Her hype man.
Missy Elliott's hype man was getting married at the time, but there was a lot of people going to this event. So I'm like, all right. So Sheree J, because I also was performing with her while I was out there as well, she left too. So now they just left me in this house by myself.
Bro, what am I supposed to do?
Bro, in Miami, I never left the garage. Bro, because it's like, show the work ethic that you really have at this point. You know what I mean? So I never even left the garage. I was in that garage probably 6-7 hours by myself going hard. Just create. Not even practicing, creating. And practicing to make it look flawless so when they come, I can have something to present. You know what I mean? So
like you gonna show them I'm ready. Y'all ain't just bring me in.
You didn't bring me in for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So It was one of those surreal moments, but I didn't take it for granted. I took it for everything. It was worth for that moment.
That's amazing, man. So, how was your first time when you even got in the studio?
Who?
You.
My first time ever in the
your
studio?
First experience.
Bro, you wouldn't even believe my first time ever in the studio. It'll blow your mind, bro. The first time I ever was in the studio, I was in the studio with Nevada's own Neo. Las Vegas' own Neo. That's the first time I ever got in the studio.
Las Vegas' own Neo?
Neo.
Not Neo.
Sexy love.
No, Neo.
Neo.
This man.
Yeah, I got a chance.
I see why he dance so much, boy. This man been around. Mr.D-E, Elliott, Neo.
Yeah, I've been around a couple people, man. Being around, so it was after Lion King, right? This how I even got the chance to meet Neo. After Lion King, I probably say like a year or two after Lion King, I went back out to New York to link up with my auntie who happened to be a security guard at like this building that also got like studios. Like, you know, the buildings in New York, you go in there, they got floors with a whole bunch of other things going on, different floors. So I don't know what's in this building. I just know she's a security guard down at the bottom floor. Mm-hmm. At this time, the song You Should Let Me Love You was going crazy by Mario.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But
a lot of people don't know at that time Neo had wrote that song. So
yeah,
that was
he wrote a lot of songs that people didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's when like I'm learning. I'm about to learn now. I'm about to get a history lesson at this moment. So I'm meeting her and I'm talking to her. Then Neo's manager walks in. His name was Tango. I'm not sure if that's still his manager, but he walks in, right? And she says, "Oh, remember my nephew I was telling you about that was in Lion King and stuff like that?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, "This is him. He can sing." So I sang for him. I sang a Darnell Jones song. She said, "Left my baby girl a message, and I won't be coming home."
Yeah, I hear that.
I sang that song, right? So he took me upstairs. After he heard it, he took me upstairs, and I got to meet Neo right then and there. Like, he wasn't really famous yet. Like, nobody knew who he was yet. But he had a #1 record. You know, Let Me Love You was a #1 hit record. He had a #1 hit record penmanship because he wrote the song. So he's in there working on his new album, but he took the time out to listen to me, and they was interested in me at that time to like sign me to the label and work with them. But there's a lot of things that happened I don't really want to get into.
Man, you gotta let us know, man. You can't even say it. We need
I don't really want to get into it. It was like
we need
alright.
a little bit of it. You can't give us a counsel. I don't want to get into it.
It was more. It was more of a family thing that kind of messed up the whole situation. A family situation that kind of messed up the whole situation, and they saw me as like a risk after a while. You know what I mean? Like when you don't really have your career in your hands and you're a kid. Like I was a kid. I was young as shit. You don't have your hands in your career as a kid, and there's other people that gotta control you. If they not moving right, the other people going to be like, well, listen, it don't seem like we need to make this. You seem a risk. It's probably not true, but you can't control what's going on around you at this point.
Right management.
You know what I'm saying? I have my family doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not the best thing, but I was young. I was a kid. I didn't know what I had.
It was still a blessing. You learned what to do, and you still moved on to the point you ain't gave up on it to the point where.
But I looked at it like, it's a learning situation. Everything was a learning situation. Like I wasn't writing records like that before I got to meet Neo. When I met Neo, he inspired me to want to write more records. You know what I'm saying? And in that process, you'll be surprised. I even got to meet Chris Brown for
this man.
Like in that process, it's just.
Think it's a game, man? Think I'm joking, man? Huh? Yeah, you think it's a game, man? You think I'm joking?
Oh my God, boy!
Like sometimes things just happen, bro.
This man said Chris.
Things just happen.
Come on, keep on going.
I got to meet him. I got to meet Chris Brown. Like his record, "Run It" was on the radio.
Run It. What that's like it.
Run It. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was Tango, he left out the studio because they brought me in the studio to work with Neo.
I was studio out here?
No, this was in New York, Sony Studios. So they brought me out to the studio. I'm working with them in the studio. And one day, Tango leaves out the studio, comes back in with Chris Brown. He's like, Neo, look who I ran into. So Chris Brown came in. Mind you, Chris Brown like a teenager at this time, young, mad young. So I'm super young. He's like 16, whatever, 15, 16, one of them. And I'm super young. So we in there. You feel me? And trying to write a song for me. We trying to get together a song for me. So at one point, they just let me and Chris Brown just vibe. And me and him started writing the song together.
What song?
Like, bro, I will never forget the song. We never recorded it, but I'll never forget the song. It's like, but I remember how it went. It's like, Sitting in my room and I can't do nothing. Thinking about you, girl, and it's got me bugging for real. Wanna call you, but I can't leave my home. Who's that? Lying in the bed, staring up at the ceiling. Picturing your face, and I love how it's making me feel. Wanna see you, but I can't leave my home. Yeah, what should I do now? Should I get in trouble for you, girl? Should I sneak out my window and come to where you are? I ask myself, is it worth the risk now? Is it worth just one kiss now? Is it? I think it is now. Plus she don't live that far. And then I say, hey, you were sneaking out, cause you drive me crazy. And I gotta say, baby, I do whatever you want, cause you're my lady. And yeah, I'm coming over soon. Is it alright? Can I chill for a if I just did, but yeah, that's
Bomb rappers over here, boy. That was supposed to be with Chris Brown, boy. Oh.
That's something that, and yo, so Neo and Chris helped me write that song. That was something we helped write, but we never got to record it for some reason. Something happened. I never got to record it, but I'll never forget the moment.
That's amazing, bro. That's man. Yo, when they make that documentary, they putting that in there.
That's one of the biggest moments that people won't like notice. Like a lot of people don't know that I had these moments. I don't really talk about it a lot because I'm trying to create moments like that for myself. You know, but I got a lot of gems out of these moments, and I took them for what they was worth. They was there for me to learn from when I hit that next step. When I get to that next plateau, this is how you need to move. This is how you need to work it. This is what's really going on in the industry and everything like that. So I got a chance to learn a lot of things before I came out here and started stepping into my own life.
That's what's up, brother. So if we went for music, then what would be your main thing, your main focus then?
My main focus would just be family and work. If it wasn't for music, I like basketball, but you know I'm short, so like I'm not really going anywhere
Steph
far.
Curry out there, you know?
But Steph Curry's still like 6'1", 6'2". You know, I'm only 5 feet. You know what I mean? So, but if it wasn't for like, let's say if it wasn't for music, it'll probably be dancing. Like I'll probably be dancing, but family overall, making sure they good, you know what I'm saying, and friends, being around a lot of good people, like that's really my whole thing that makes me happy, makes life what it is, like you know what I'm saying. Like I've been doing this for a minute, had ups and downs, like, but I'd never been to a point where I was so low that I couldn't come out of it, you know what I mean. And music always was there. Like I can write about those low moments, I can write about those happy moments, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know exactly what I would be doing without music, but I know music will still be involved somewhere.
Some way, some form,
you know what I'm saying? Even if I wasn't singing, if I was just a writer in the background, it would be involved somehow.
That's what's up. So what's your type of genre of your music that you putting out right now?
I like to call what I do rap pop, like hip hop.
Hip hop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah, like I like pop music.
I think that's gonna be a new genre. You heard of hip hop? Right,
Hip-hop.
see, nobody heard hip hop. He made a new genre, hip hop. Y'all heard it?
Hip-hop, because like I like pop music and I like hip hop music, and I know right now those two lanes work. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good hip hop artist, like I don't really need to say I'm an R&B artist, because then that's gonna put a stigma on me, like, oh, you're a singer. Like I don't want to be put in. I'm not like a singer, but I can get you a good song. I can write you a good song. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, but me personally is what I feel. If the music is what I feel, sometimes that hip hop is what I feel, so that's what I'm gonna write to. Pop is what I feel, that's what I'm gonna write to. And that's mostly what I write to when I go to write my own music. So I wouldn't say I'm an R&B.
Hip hop. No, I like the hip hop. That's new. I like that new. That's funky. Hip hop.
You did. Like, yeah, you heard it from me first, hip hop. But shout out to Wayne Ali, you feel me? Wayne Ali, he the one that gave me the idea when he heard my music, you know. So
why do you make that type of music, and why you drawn to it?
I don't know. Honestly, it's probably a mixture of listening to like Michael Jackson, Usher. I liked a lot of NSYNC. You know what I'm saying? I liked a lot of stuff like that. So, that type of music is just like my drive. Like, It's colorful. It's not too one-sided. I can go back and forth and make sense of it. I can tell stories in either genre. I communicate with either genre. You know, pop to me feels like it's fun, but it could be on a serious side. But hip hop, I can tell a story about what's really going on, and you know where I'm really from and what's happening. You dig? So
I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. So, what inspired you, you know, what inspired you and connected to your music?
Life. I remember when I did get to work with Neo and we was talking about writing, and he was like, what type of experiences have you been through? And I was like, experiences? What do you mean? He was like, dang, you're young. You haven't been through nothing for real yet. And I didn't understand it yet till I got older and went through some things. So those experiences are, I would say, some of the reasons why I write the songs, because now I know what to draw from. Now I can look back and say, oh snap, this is what he meant.
About when he said I was young,
you know what I'm saying?
And I didn't catch on to what he was actually saying, like, what have I been through? What is my experiences? I can even say, yeah, I've been through this, I done went through this, and, you know, I know about this, and you know how you speak in gyms and telling them stuff like that now. You can't really say nothing. You were just going through it.
Exactly. I was just like going through it, not really understanding, but I've been through some things. So now it's like, oh, okay, I can write it from this experience. I can write from this side. I seen what my friends been through. I can write from their experience and what they tell me. So it's like, and that's what makes it that much more of a connection to the music, because it's real. It's really coming from things that I've been around or people that I know or some of my own wounds or happiness.
You know, what's the process like for you to make your songs and your music? Like, what would you be have to sit down, smoke or something? Like, what you be?
Smoking is always a part of the process. You know? Always part of the process. But I sit down when I know I want to write something and I'm in the mood. I just start playing something. This is two different processes I have. So one is just I'll play music and just play it, and I just keep switching music until I hit a beat that I'm ready for it.
Like
the beat will tell me like this is it, and then I'll go for that. You know what I mean?
The words and everything just come to you.
Then they start just coming to me because the beat is gonna tell you what to do. I let the beat. I don't force it. I let the beat help me through the music. You know what I'm saying? So help me through the writing process. The beat is telling me where to go, how to do it. The second process is I just write. I got something on my mind and I just like, I need to get it out, so I just write it, and then I'll probably find a beat that'll match it.
So anytime it's maybe even so it's either thoughts or either you just sit down and listen to beats. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. So
sometimes it could be when I'm walking too. So when I catch like a melody and I'm like, I pull out my phone and I record the melody, so I have it to go back in
and listen to it, and then you pick from it, and just go from there and just say, I think this is gonna be a masterpiece. Yeah. I think this is gonna be something.
Cause that's one puzzle with the whole canvas. You know what I'm saying? So I got one puzzle. Now I need to just branch off from there and put the whole thing together. Yeah.
So what skills have you learned that that you learn and you think can teach others since you've been making music, or in general?
Skills that I've learned since I've been making music is that whatever music you make, just be true to you with what you like to do. Don't try to make nothing that everybody else is already doing, a sound that everybody else is already doing. Create a sound that's yours and be true to you. Like, if you're gonna get your right fans, they're gonna gravitate to it, you know what I mean? So that's the biggest advice I could give any
Be
artist.
yourself no matter what.
Be yourself no matter what, because that's what got me here, being myself. Like,
so what's been one of your best performances since you've been making music? Because I know you've been performing everywhere. So, but what's been one of your best performances when you actually got up on stage?
My best performance? Oh man.
How would that even felt when you got on that stage for the first time?
Well, I've been making music for a minute, but I could say the best performance that I've ever had was like, don't laugh at me now, it was at the Pride event in LA.
I laugh. That's ain't nothing wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at a Pride, but shout out to everybody. I don't have nothing against them. Don't get it wrong. Shout out to everybody. But you know how you get some people that just
bro. They grow up, bro. If you performing, you doing what you're doing. You coming there to perform and do what you need to do.
Exactly.
They don't speak on what you is and what you not at all, brother.
Exactly. So we performed at the Pride event. Me and Sheree J, and that was one of the best performances we ever did. out in LA. It was like an ocean of people. I felt like Michael Jackson for a moment, an ocean. And we just on stage going crazy.
I know what up.
Dancing, going crazy. I got the microphone.
Where was you at? Where was you at?
We was in LA.
LA?
Like downtown Los Angeles. It was going crazy. It was lit. It was lit. They had Brandy was there, 7th Street was there. There was a lot of big names at that show.
That's what's up. So what do you know like the most about music and media?
What I like about music is that the artists get a chance to tell their truth. Like if anybody want to know about their truth and where it matters at, I feel like the artist's truth matters in their music. Because that connects with a lot more people. But what was the other part?
What do you like the most about making music? You know,
and media. I like media because it's funny. It can make you look one way and it can make you look another. And I like it because
different perspectives.
Like I just like it because like it's always a talking topic. Like it could always give you something to talk about because they hit it from this angle. They always hit it from perspectives of the truth.
Yeah, so they don't even know you a content creator too. They don't even know about you and made some stuff like man.
Yeah, shout out to DK too, man. He put me on that doing content like funny videos and stuff like that. Yeah, he put me on that. He got like 1 million followers, like over 1 million followers on Instagram. But he's like one of my friends from New Jersey. So like when I was home, he was like open to just do
anything type of thing. So that's work.
He did a couple skits and actually one went viral. So we was good. Was on
which one was
Star. The one where you have friends that's always tough, that get tough with the wrong people. So they mad at somebody else. But they won't fight them, but they'll come and try to get big with you, and you the best friend. You the best friend. Like, nigga, I'm your best friend. Like, why you trying to beat me the fuck up, nigga? Get mad at that nigga that just said he'll smack the shit out you. You feel me? Get mad at him. Don't get mad at me. So it was one of them type of videos, and I was like the antagonist. I was like coming at him like, nigga, I'll smack the shit out of you. I done took his hat from him and all this other crazy shit.
Shout out that boy.
But he ignored me and kept talking to his friend.
That's funny.
You know how your friend ain't gonna do nothing. Hey.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you. Take that shit down the street with this booty ass chain. This nigga got me fucked up like I won't beat his ass, bro.
Why you telling me, bro? Go whoop his ass then.
What you mean? What you think I'm some bitch? You think I won't knock you the fuck out?
Listen, I ain't saying all that. Just why don't you tell it to him?
Bro, try me, bro. I've been waiting for this moment, bro. I will check your chin so far up your ass,
take
bro.
that shit down the street, bro.
I'll beat your ass, nigga.
So
my friend, why would I do that?
You been collab with somebody, a lot of people. So who is someone else out there you would like to collab with? So you know they already know that you already trying to work with them.
Oh man, okay. Right now, I want to shout out real quick. One time, I got to shout out my boy Day Off. Did my boy Day Off. Like we got a project coming out. We about to drop. Junk crazy. He got a couple different vibes, couple different feels. Like the crazy projects. He's a great engineer. Shout out to him. Go check his stuff out too. Just check him out. Day Off. But other people I want to work with personally, like that's out here, or just anywhere in general.
Everywhere, boy, you gotta. It's big. You don't know who might see this.
I know. I want to work with Nisa F. I want to work with F. Yeah, she's an artist out of New Jersey. I want to work with Albie Al. He's another artist out of New Jersey. He signed to
Might get them on the show.
What is he signed to? I forgot the label he signed to, but he's a signed artist. So, but I know him like I've been around him a couple times. I want to do songs with Prince Charming. You had him on your show.
Oh, you want to do one with Prince Charming?
Yeah,
shout out Prince Charming. You already know Robdai. He wants something with you. You already know we can make that happen. So
it's a lot of artists I ran into out here in Vegas that like yo. I'll fuck with them on some making some music shit. It's a lot. I can't just think of them all off the top of the head, but it's a lot of them.
Robdai said, "What's up?"
You feel me? Fuck with me. Like I do some. It's a lot of them. You know, Caution. That nigga nice. I do something with him. I do something with Mikey Bleeze. He nice. Ricky Pop. He nice. Aloha. She cool.
That's all Vegas artists?
All Vegas
See,
artists.
we just shot them all out. All Vegas artists. Hit up Robdai.
Zombie, he cool. Like, it's a lot of Vegas artists out here that I mess with, bro. Like,
y'all doing y'all
only
thing.
been out here for like 2.5 years. You feel me? And I got a chance to meet a lot of dope artists that fuck with me. I fuck with them.
Shout out Vegas, bro.
You know
Vegas really is a lot of people out here just really trying to get it and really do it.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what y'all got to do. Y'all see we push it. We gonna get where we need to be. And next thing y'all know, we is doing
We
what
all
we
in
do.
there, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta look at it like, look, we all in the same space.
So-
Trying to make it to the next place, you feel me? So like, just like my boy Doe said, if you ain't supporting, you ain't important. You feel me?
Say that
So,
again.
if you ain't supporting, you ain't important.
Oh.
That's like my boy Doe said, shout out to Doe, man. You already he know the Doe boy, the general, he know who he is, man. So like, that's just what it is. Like, that's where we at. Like, you gotta support each other.
Yeah,
that's the way we can make our network work better out here and push each other to the next level. That's how
Amen.
artists is doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what do you see Robdai in the next 5 years though?
With a hit record, traveling overseas, with a Grammy, not like it's a lot of things I see doing movies at this point. So, like I'm even trying to write a movie myself. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk
Me and
about
my
that because I don't
friends.
know the legal stuff yet, so I ain't gonna say exactly just everything. But I'm gonna hit you on some movie stuff. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of things that don't end. Like, there's always room for growth. There's always room to always elevate yourself. Like, music is just one aspect of me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in I want to do basketball tournaments, like celebrity basketball games and stuff like that.
Yo, that'd be
Basketball
fun.
is really like a big thing of mine. So,
Might have to get in that Ice Cube thing that you got going on.
you know what I'm saying? The big three, right?
Yeah.
Might have to get in that. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of things that I see myself doing. Having my own events, putting other artists on, trying to put money in other artists' pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that I see that we can do if we all just chip in together and make it really work.
Right.
There's a lot of things that I see that we can do. And you don't really need money to start it if you have certain outlets for certain people. Like, we just gotta get in together and
Make it work.
make it
You gotta
work.
just put it together. Just I hear that, bro. And unity, like my boy Just B say, man. Y'all already know, man. Shout out Mr. Just B as well, brother. Y'all already know, man. We doing big things here. No matter where we at, we can still making it work.
all the time.
So, what surprised you the most though about the the music and the industry since you've been involved in so much, brother? What surprised you the most?
What surprises me the most is that it's so many people doing it. Like, I was like, yo, I didn't realize how many people was chasing the same dream until you go other places and see how many people are chasing the same dream. So it's like, how do you stick out amongst all these people? What are you gonna do that's gonna make you stick out to catch it?
Right.
Or even make them other artists become fans of you? Because that's what's really gonna make you stick out. If this artist is a fan of you and they chasing the same dream, but they're a fan of you, you stick out.
Yeah. Yeah, cause that means you inspiring them.
I'm inspiring them.
You
somehow.
inspiring them.
So what am I gonna do that's gonna inspire them? I get on stage and I do what I feel.
Do your
I just
best,
do
be
my
your-
best and
be
I be
your
the best
best.
version of me on stage. And that's one thing that I know. Cause I know, like, watching back in the day, the way that you promoted your music was you went out and you performed. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing. So for me personally, performing is a big thing. If you can't perform, if I could perform and win you over, you're gonna go listen to my music because you liked something I did when I performed.
I ain't gonna lie, cause my first time seeing you, I think we was at the karaoke. You performed at the karaoke thing. I actually got that video, brother, too. That was my first time ever seeing you. Now, bro, he seemed like he was a superstar then, bro. He had some of his energy. So you walk up on him, I was like, "What up, man? I'd like you to perform." He said, "Thanks, man." You know, he was genuine, bro, and humble at the same time, but he still had the energy. Like, man, I know I'm that man right now, brother.
I know. Like, it's a difference with being. It's a confidence. I don't want to feel like I'm overbearing with my confidence. Like, I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do what I can do. I'm not dumb to the fact. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to be sitting here trying to throw it in people's faces neither. Like, nigga, look at me. No, I don't do that. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. My people that like it are gonna come and say something to me.
Yeah. So before we, you perform, the last question, brother, man, what is the best career advice you got so far in the work?
The best career advice I got for people is work for yourself.
Work for yourself.
I'm saying if you're gonna be able to spend 8 hours to 16 hours working for somebody else and making them rich. You can find something that you love to do to make yourself rich too.
Work for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
And what's the worst? What's the worst?
The worst thing you could do is not try.
Not try.
That's the worst thing anybody could do is just not try. Like there's always something for anybody. Like just sitting back and just letting everything just fly over your head and not trying. Like come on. Try. That's what's the worst that can happen? You fail, try again. You fail, try again. You know how many no's people got? You know how many fails people got before they got a break?
Even Chris Brown just said he still get no's.
He still get no's. If somebody like Chris Brown still get no's, what makes you think you can't?
Yeah.
Work. Get better till it's hard for them to give you those no's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So don't
give up.
Try. Once you give up, it's over. That's when it's over.
All right, y'all. Y'all finna see Mr. Robdai perform. All right, let's see it.
You are now listening to Mr.D-E Session Hour. Get ready for this one and only performance by Robdai.
It's the jackpot this time.
Bitch, I'm as real as it gets. Know what I'm saying? I'm really insane. These niggas be playing, I come up there. Just bad little bitch, if you ready to slide, just know we outside and you sucking on dick. The shit on my hip, it come fully equipped, and my baby don't jam, well, just hope I don't miss. These niggas be funny, they really is clowns. If you was a bitch, don't be talking this shit. I know you woke up a psycho, toxic nigga. Yeah, I know. Fuck your bitches and don't. Yeah, I know you woke up a psycho. Yeah, I know. 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 You fucked up and I'm on. I'm that nigga, leave me alone. I'm that nigga, send her home. I can go inside and pull her right, but that bitch undoing. He don't know what to do when I come through. Yeah, I make it rain. Yeah, fuck a nigga up. Yeah, bad little bitch, but it's heavy like a truck. I go up. Tell me what you want, I'ma do it how you want. He can't do nothing like this. I be going overtime and baby come and blow my mind and ooh. Tell me what you gonna do with it. I got a mic, we can go to the back. And you know I'm really true with it. 2 minutes later, breaking the back. Show me something different, baby. Show me why you deserve all the racks. You know them niggas can't get with me. Fuck all them niggas, they hit. I'm as bad as it gets. Know what I'm saying? I'm really insane. These niggas be playing, I come up there. Just bad little bitch, if you ready to slide, just know we outside and you sucking on dick. The shit on my hip, it come fully equipped, and my baby don't jam, well, just hope I don't miss. These niggas be funny, they really is clowns. If you was a bitch, don't be talking this shit. And I know you woke up a psycho, toxic nigga. Yeah, I know. Fuck your bitches and don't. Yeah, yeah, I know. You woke up a psycho. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
We don't take no L.
Leaves are burning in the sky, and I have questions why, oh why did you leave me standing lonely in the middle of the night? Send the text, there's no reply. Must have called 100 times. What you doing, who you with, this makes no sense. Stop telling me lies. And I know that I should go, it's burning deep down in my soul. But every time I get the strength to leave, my heart keep telling me no. What about this you don't get? Type of shit don't make no sense. Talking facts, you bring some bullshit that don't have no relevance. Heard this shit 1,000 times, don't know why I even try. But I know all I'ma get is a lot of shit, empty promises and lies. Leaves are burning in the sky. I have questions why, oh why did you leave me standing lonely in the middle of the night? Oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh it's alright, cause in due time, I'll be fine with it and me. Keep it real for once in your life. Tell the truth, girl, don't you lie. Even though I know the truth, my heart's so deep, it makes me cry. I hate this box, run out of it. I'm gonna say I hate this trick. Cause even though the door's wide open, it's still hard for me to dig. Roll up blood to the clouds. I know one day I'll be fine. But losing you, girl, made me feel like I don't even wanna try. Leaves are burning in the sky, and I have questions why, oh why did you leave me standing lonely in the middle of the night? Tell me why, tell me why, I was there for you. Tell me why, babe, oh why, oh why. Leaves are burning in the sky. 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 Oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why, oh why.
Y'all, that was Psycho and Burning Leaves.
Oh, that Psycho Burger Leaves, you already know.
Y'all
man.
seen him with the dance moves, all that, doing all that, bro. Hey, bro, man, where they come from, man? Hey, where those songs come from?
Burger
That
Leaves.
energy, what man?
Well, Burger Leaves just came from like just the energy. Like I was in a relationship, so I had to like, and it was a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of situations that I just look at them like they was just. Oh, every situation is a leaf that was burning. You know what I'm saying? It's not a living leaf, it was burning. It had to go away. I had to run away from all them situations in order to bloom and be a better situation. So that's how that came from, like bad situations in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And Psycho, that was just a little vibe.
It was a
You know what I'm
vibe.
saying? I was in there just vibing, seeing what I being creative, and I ended up liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I loved it, bro. That was great energy, brother. Other than that, man, you let them know how they can reach you and anything else you can say before we get out of here.
Listen, man, my name is Robdai. You can follow me on Instagram at Robdaiofficial. You can follow me on TikTok at Official Robdai. You can follow me on YouTube at Robdai. You can follow me on Facebook at Robdai. So everything is
All is gonna be in the description.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is Robdai. And I'm in Vegas. If you want to hire me for something, link it with my people. We gonna see what's up, man.
Other than that, y'all, that was another interview with Mr.D-E on Session Hour. Other than that, we out of here.
You know I gotta come in true, nigga. Scoot off. Scoot off a little nigga. You got hella room. You still got like 5 feet. No, I'm just playing with you. Nah, you good, bro. Don't scoot that far. This shit look really good. It really does.
It don't look bad at all.
Shit look really good. It's good. It's now, the shadows is slightly dark, but we do have on dark color shirts. But he really pops out if you look at it.
He does. I should have thought of that, but I wasn't thinking.
You know what I mean?
I be had to forget colors.
But if you use the
I still can color it right because I got black on that one. I got on
the luminetry colors, and you click on that on Premiere Pro, you can change different LUTs.
The airdrop one. This should show it.
I don't know.
This shit looks fucking amazing.
Forget Just Beat. The one that on.
Shit, my bad.
Man,
you know,
nothing stopping.
I be podcast bombing.
What you put it on?
Whoa. Yeah. Just Be Media, baby. You know what to do. I haven't said Just Be Media. Damn. Just Be You Media. You know what to do, man. If you can't be yourself, you definitely shouldn't do media. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, if you can't be yourself, you really shouldn't do anything. You feel me? Even if you're acting, if you're an actor or an actress, you're being yourself, you're just being versatile, but never lose yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you lose yourself,
you're
you're lost. What, baby?
That's what Benji stand for right here.
Baby.
No, Benji, see? B-A-N-J-I. It stands for be authentic, never jeopardize your individuality.
Baby, you wanna hit this, baby?
That was a good performance, man. Appreciate that. Me.
That was good. I like that interview.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You want to do a video?